Scapular stabilized GH rotation, NMR, level 1. So in this level 1 of the scapular stabilized GH rotation neuromuscular retraining, we're going to do this. First, let's start from the very beginning position here. So the dumbbells are down. First, elevate the dumbbells off the floor about 1 inch to a ½ inch. With as long as Matt's arms are there and the bench not being super tall, it's going to just be about a ½ inch to 1 inch. So you'll lift the dumbbells only about a ½ inch to 1 inch off the ground. And then second, you'll bring the scapula into retraction, depression, external rotation. Bringing those scapula down, back, and congruent with the rib cage. Once you're there, then you'll bring the humerus, both of them, into horizontal abduction end range at about 90 degrees, about 80, 90 degrees of abduction, okay? Once you're there, then you're gonna rotate into external rotation of the glenohumeral joint, and you're gonna hold that position for a second with thumbs up. Okay, then you're gonna rotate back to where you were. The whole time, scapula staying in scapular stabilized position, depression, retraction, external rotation. Come back down with the arms, scapula still staying, and in the last position there with the dumbbells off the floor, you'll let the scapula relax, and then go right back into the next rep. Step 1, up, step 2, step 3, rotate, come back down. Step 4, scapula still staying. Step 5, and then step 6, relax the scapula. For fitness doctor practitioners, some things to think about. One is your client very possibly will be working out in a public exercise facility, putting their face directly onto the bench. So in this position, they're putting their chin directly into the bench. So right here at the end, they're taking the chin, putting it directly into the bench. And the reason why, and you kind of want to keep the jaw a little bit tight, kind of strong. The reason why what happens is it enables the cervical spine to stay in alignment by doing that. But since they're putting their face on the bench, get a clean paper towel. Let the client know that you got a clean paper towel. Set it on the bench. It just creates so much better care for the client by doing that instead of putting clients in situations where they feel uncomfortable doing the things the way you're asking them to do them, such as putting a clean face on a dirty bench. Second, while the client's in this position, you just learned all about the arm motion, glenohumeral joint, scapula, but other things to consider are, if the client has hyperlordosis in the lumbar spine, you may want to get them to do a little bit of a posterior tilt and then get them to brace from the anterior rib cage, just kind of coming down, which would help remove that excessive lordosis of the lumbar spine, putting them in a much better position, because when they start loading and bracing with the upper body, that lordosis is going to increase. So you want to control that. Now, not all clients are going to have an issue with hyperlordosis. This is only a specific cueing, both physical and verbal, for clients who have that issue.